A group of women between the ages of 65 and 75 were interviewed. These interviews were the most poignant, possibly because many of these women had never had a vagina interview before. One woman, who was 72, had never even seen her vagina. She washed herself in a shower and bath, but never with conscious intention. She had never had an orgasm. At 72, she went into therapy, as they do in New York, and with the help of her therapist, she went home one afternoon by herself, lit some candles, took a bath, played some music, and she got down with herself. She said it took her over an hour because she was arthritic. But when she finally found her clitoris, she said she cried. This monologue is for her. The flood.
Down there? I haven't been down there since 1953. No, it had nothing to do with Eisenhower. No, it's a cellar down there. It's very damp, clammy. You don't want to go down there. Trust me, you'd get sick. Suffocating, nauseating. The smell of the clematis and the mildew and everything. Whew! Smells unbearable. Gets in your clothes. No, there was no accident down there. It did blow up or catch on fire or something. It wasn't so dramatic, but never mind. No, really, I can't talk to you about this. What's a smart girl like you going around talking to old ladies about their down there's for? I mean, we didn't do this kind of thing when I was your age. What? Jesus, okay. Well, there was this boy, Andy Letchkoff. He was cute. Well, I thought so. And tall like me. Well, I really liked him. He asked me out for a date in his car. I can't tell you this. I can't talk to you about this. You know, down there it's just like a cellar. There's rumbles down there, and you can hear the pipes and things get caught there, little animals and stuff, and it gets wet, and sometimes people come and they plug up the leaks, and otherwise the door stays closed. You forget about it. I mean, it's part of the house, right? But you don't see it and you don't think about it. And it has to be there though, because every house needs a cellar, otherwise the bedroom would be in the basement. All right. Andy Letchkoff. Andy was very good looking. He was a catch. Well, that's what we called it in my day. We were in his car. It was a brand new white Chevy Bel Air. And I remember thinking that my legs were too long for the seat. I have really long legs. And they were all smushed up against the dashboard, and I was looking at my big kneecaps when Andy just kissed me in this take me by control, in like they do in the movies kind of way. And then I got excited. I got so excited, and there was this flood down there. It was like a force of passion. I couldn't control it. It was a river of life. It just flooded out of me, right through my panties, right onto the car seat of his white new Chevy Bel Air. And it wasn't pee, and it wasn't smelly. Well, I didn't think so, but Andy said it smelled like sour milk, and it was staining his car seat. And I was a stinky, weird girl. Well, I wanted to explain that his kiss caught me off guard. I wasn't normally like this at all. I tried to wipe out the flood with my dress. It was a new primrose yellow dress, and it looked ugly with the flood on it. Now, Andy drove me home without saying another word. And I got out of his car, I closed the door, and I locked it. I closed the whole store, never to open again. I dated some after that, but the idea of flooding just made me too nervous, and I never got there again. I used to have these dreams. They were weird dreams, dopey dreams. Why? Burt Reynolds. I don't know why. He never did much for me in real life, but in my dreams, it was always Burt and I, Burt and I, Burt and I. It'd be the same general dream. We'd be out, Burt and I. And it was some restaurant like the kind that you see in Atlantic City, you know, with big chandeliers and thousands of waiters with vests. Well, Burt would give me this. We're always laughing, Burt and I, laughing. And we eat shrimp, fabulous shrimp, huge shrimp. Now, we'd laugh some more, and we were very happy together, Burt and I. Then he'd look into my eyes and pull me to him in the middle of the restaurant. Now, just as he was about to kiss me, the whole restaurant would shake. And pigeons would fly up from under the table. I don't know what the pigeons were doing there. But then, the blood would come straight from down there. It would pour out of me. It would pour and it would pour. And there would be this little fish inside it and little boats, and the whole restaurant would fill up with my blood. And Burt would be standing there looking horribly disappointed in me that I'd done it again. And he'd watch his friends, Dean Martin and the like, swim past us in their tuxedos and their evening gowns. I don't have those kind of dreams anymore. Not since they took away just about everything connected with down there. Moved out the uterus, the tubes, the whole works. The doctor thought he was being funny. He said, "You don't use it, you lose it." But really it was cancer. Everything around it had to go. Who needs it anyway, right? Highly overrated, right? I've done other things. I love the dog shows. I sell antiques. Yeah. What? You asked me what it would wear? It would wear a big sign, closed due to flooding. What would it say? I told you. It's not like that. It's not a place. It's not a person who speaks. It stopped being a thing that talked a long time ago. It's a place. It's a place you don't go to. It's a place that's closed up. It's under the house. It's down there. You happy? You make me talk. You got it out of an old woman to talk about her down there's. You happy now? You know, actually, you're the first person I've told about this. And I feel better.